Hello children, today we shall discuss change the voice this topic. Children, this topic we have been studying since 5th standard. We know all the steps whatever are required to change active voice sentence into passive voice and passive voice sentence into active voice. Let us see the first example. They cannot be counted as friends. In exam, they give a sentence like this. An instruction is given, change the voice. So the very first requirement for this topic is to recognize whether the given sentence is in active voice or in passive voice. Active voice and passive voice, these are two different structures, children. We know active voice structure, that is active voice sentence, is used when subject is important, and if we want to give importance to an object, to an action, we use passive voice structure. So how to recognize whether the given sentence is in active voice structure or in passive voice structure? Children, most probably if the structure of the given sentence is subject, then verb and then object, this structure is most probably is in active voice. And in passive voice we come across to be plus V3 structure. To be means, children, am, is, are and was, were, these are the forms of to be. If after to be, third form of verb, that is past participle form of verb, for example, write, wrote, written. If after to be, past participle form of verb is used, it is a passive voice structure. Or if after have, has and had been is used, that is also passive voice structure. Or if after being, V3 is used, that is a passive voice structure. See first example, they cannot be counted as friends. Children, after be, V3 has been given. So given sentence is in passive voice. I will read once again. They cannot be counted as friends. After be word, counted, that is the third form of verb, has been given. So the given sentence is in passive voice. See children, here in this example, by plus subject has been not given. At that time we have to take into consideration the action of the given sentence and we have to use our own subject. Here we can use we. We cannot count them as friends. I will read once again, children. We cannot count them as friends. So children, given example is in passive voice and the converted example is in active voice. Let us see second example. Did he speak English? This is interrogative sentence and did means it's a simple past tense. And if we see the structure, we understand that the given sentence is in active voice. First we have to find out, we know to convert active voice sentence into passive voice, first we have to find out an object. And we know how to find out an object, children. We have to ask either what question or whom question and we have to find out an object. Let us look at the example. Did he speak English? What did he speak? English is an object. Children, did means simple past tense, and to make a sentence of passive voice of simple past tense we have to use was or were. English is a singular object, so we have to use was. Was English spoken by him? Question mark. Was English spoken by him? Children, one more thing, in passive voice we use always third form of verb, that is past participle form of verb. Let us say example number third. Anne Frank Foundation has been incorporated in Amsterdam. See the structure. I will read once again. Anne Frank Foundation has been incorporated in Amsterdam. First we shall analyze the sentence and we shall see whether the given sentence is in active voice or passive voice. See children, after been word, third form of verb has been given, incorporated. I will repeat once again. After been, third form of verb has been given. that is PP form of verb has been given. So the given sentence once again is in passive voice. We have to convert it into active voice. Children, they have not given by plus subject, so they subject has been taken. One more thing, has plus been plus V3 means the given sentence is in present perfect tense. And we know the active structure of present perfect tense is first subject, then have or has, then third form of verb. So children, they have incorporated. See, subject, have plus third form of verb. This is a structure of present perfect tense. They have incorporated. What have they incorporated? Anne Frank Foundation in Amsterdam. So this is passive structure and its answer is in active voice. For example, they were caught and imprisoned in concentration camp by the Nazis. I will repeat once again the example. They were caught and imprisoned. See children, after were is a form of to be. I will repeat once again. Am, is, are, was, were are the forms of to be. After were V3 has been given, past participle form has been given. So once again example number 4 is in passive voice. We have to convert it into active voice. See here, by the Nazis. The Nazis becomes here subject, the Nazis. Is it clear children? Now after where V3 has been given means the given sentence is in simple past tense. And to make a simple past active structure of simple past tense, after subject second form should be used of the verb. So the Nazis caught. What did the Nazis catch? And imprisoned. Imprisoned is also verb. The Nazis caught and imprisoned them in concentration camp. Let us see next example. He brought a big fish and a quart of largest oysters. Let us see the structure. He is a subject, brought is a second form of verb, and rest of the part is an object. So children, example number 5 is in active voice. Why? Because he is subject, then verb, then an object has been given. So given sentence is in active voice. To convert this active voice sentence into passive voice, first we have to find out an object. How to find out an object children? We have to ask either what question or whom question. See, he brought. What did he bring? A big fish and a quart of largest oyster is an object. See, object should be taken at the first place, means it becomes subject. So children, a big fish and a quart of the largest oysters. Is it clear? Now, he plus brought, subject plus second form of verb. It means children, the given sentence is in simple past tense. And if the sentence is in simple past tense, we have to use helping verb where. So children, I will repeat once again. A big fish and a quart of the largest oysters were brought by him. Next example, she watered the plants. Once again, it's active structure. See, subject, verb and object. S-V-O. So given sentence is in active voice. Let us see its passive structure. She watered. What did she water? The plants. Now here the plants is an object. That object becomes a subject. The plants. Is it clear children? Now she watered. It is in simple past tense. So once again were. See, the plants were watered by her. Active sentence, passive sentence. Let us see example number 7. She added 3 things to her 6 most important things. She, subject, added, verb, 3 things and rest of the part is an object. So children, example number 7 is in also active structure. We shall find out an object. She added. What did she add? 3 things. So children, 3 things were added. Why were example? Because simple past tense. Were helping has been used because given sentence is in simple past tense. 3 things were added to her 6 most important things by her. Example number 8. The money was shared among the 11 members of the group. See children, here was is a form of to be and shared is third form of verb. So children, example number 8 is in passive voice. Why is it in passive voice? Because after to be form, third form has been used. We have to convert it into active voice. See children, by plus subject has been not given. We can use subject. Here they subject has been used. See, the money was shared. Was shared means it's simple past tense. So they shared. What did they share? The money among the 11 members of the group. So children, example number 8 is in passive voice. Its answer is in active voice. Let us say example number 9. Her complaint was taken seriously by the local authorities. Children, once again, example number 9 is in passive voice because to be plus V3. Was plus taken. Was is a form of to be and taken is a third form of verb. So once again, example number 9 is in passive voice. See children, by plus subject has been by the local authorities. This particular subject, it becomes a subject. So the local authorities was plus V3 simple past tense. So the local authorities took her complaint seriously. Let us say example number 10. She registered a case under the Atrocity Act. She registered, subject, second form of verb, and rest of the part is an object. So children, given example is in active voice because subject, verb and object, this structure we come across. Let us find out an object. She registered. What did she register? A case under the Atrocity Act. So children, a case was registered, simple past tense because so was has been used. A case was registered under the Atrocity Act by her. Active voice structure, passive voice structure. Let us see example number 9. Her application for loan was sanctioned. See children, the structure once again, was plus third form of verb. Was is a form of to be and sanctioned is PP, that is a past participle, that is a third form of verb. So once again, example number 11 is in passive voice structure. They have not given by plus subject. We can use here they as a subject. Was plus V3 means a simple past tense. So children, they sanctioned. What did they sanction? Her application for loan. This is passive voice, this is active voice. This is passive voice, sorry. Her complaint for loan was sanctioned. They sanctioned her application for loan. Let us say example number 12. Her school expelled her. We shall analyze the sentence. Her school, subject, expelled, verb, her, object. So structure is S plus V plus O. So the given example, example number 12 is in active voice. We have to convert it into passive voice. Her school expelled. Whom did her school expel? Her. Her becomes a she. She was expelled by her school. Let us see next example. He was pleased with the result. He was pleased with the result. See children, was plus V3. So given example is in passive voice. Subject has been not given. We can use our own subject. He was pleased with the result. Okay, with the result it's a subject. So the result pleased him. Children, look at example number 14. Breather Noels, I read, Breather Noels taught people how to use their lungs properly. Let us analyze the sentence and find out whether the given sentence is in active voice or passive voice. See children, breather Noels, doer of an action. So this is a subject. Breather Noels is a subject. Taught is second form of verb. So given sentence is in simple past tense. The breather Noels taught. Whom did breather Noel teach? People. So people is an object. So see children, people were taught. Why were has been used? Because given sentence is in simple past tense. So people were taught how to use their lungs properly by breather Noels. So example is in active voice, its conversion is in passive voice. Let us see example number 15. The edible part is protected by its outer skin. See children, is and protected. Is a form of to be. We know am, is, are, was, were. These are the forms of to be. And after this to be form, protected, that is the third form of verb has been used. So given sentence is in passive voice, and is plus V3 means simple present tense passive voice. By its outer skin. Its outer skin, here its outer skin becomes a subject. So children, its outer skin protects the edible part. So this given sentence, example number 15, is in passive voice and its conversion is in active voice. Its outer skin protects the edible part. Let us say example number 16. The weather-beaten captain. The weather-beaten captain welcomed us. Children, once again given example number 16 is in active voice because the weather-beaten captain, subject, welcomed, second form of verb, us is an object. We know to convert this active voice sentence into passive voice, first we have to find out an object. I will repeat once again children, how to find out an object after asking what or whom question. See, the weather-beaten captain welcomed. Whom did the weather-beaten captain welcome? Us. So us is an indirect object. Us, it is objective case, its subjective case is we. So here we becomes a subject. Listen, the weather-beaten captain subject, welcomed is second form of verb. So given example is in simple past tense, so were. So children, we were welcomed, simple past tense passive voice. We were welcomed by the weather-beaten captain. So given sentence, example number 16, is in active voice and its conversion is in passive voice. Let us see example number 18. Birds have always delighted people all over the world. Analyze the sentence. Birds, subject, have, helping verb of present perfect tense, always, adverb, delighted, third form of verb. So children, the structure of the given sentence is subject plus have plus third form of verb. So given example is in present perfect tense active voice. I'll repeat once again. Subject, have, V3. So example number 18 is in present perfect tense active voice. We have to convert it into passive voice. So we have to first find out object. So let us find out object. Birds have always delighted. Whom have the birds always delighted? People all over the world. So children, people all over the world is an object. So see, people all over the world, it becomes subject. In example, people all over the world works as object. That object becomes here subject. People all over the world. present perfect tense. What things are needed to write a sentence of present perfect tense? Children, to write a sentence of present perfect tense, three things are needed. I will repeat once again, children. To write a sentence of present perfect tense, three things are needed: subject, verb, and third form of verb. I will repeat sentence once again, children. Subject, verb, have or has plus third form of verb. So people all over the world have always, see children, been delighted by the birds. We know here been has been used because in passive voice, been plus third form of verb has been used. I will repeat once again. Birds have always delighted. Whom have the birds always delighted? People all over the world. So children, people all over the world have been always delighted by the birds. Let us see next example. Nearly everyone enjoys watching birds. Let us analyze the sentence. Nearly everyone, subject, enjoys, verb, watching birds, object. So structure of this example is nearly everyone, subject plus verb plus object. So given sentence is in active voice. Let us see the tense. Nearly everyone, subject, enjoys, first form of verb, s suffix has been added because nearly everyone is a third person singular subject. It means children, this example, this last example is in simple present tense active voice. This last example is in simple present tense active voice. Let us convert it into passive voice. Let us see. Nearly everyone enjoys. What does nearly everyone enjoy? Watching birds. So children, bird watching or watching birds is an object. Watching birds or bird watching is an object, simple present tense. So is. Bird watching is enjoyed by nearly everyone. Children, let us see this example once again. I will repeat once again. Change the voice. There are two types of structures. One structure is active voice structure, second structure is passive voice structure. In active voice, we come across structure like subject first place, then verb, then an object. And in passive voice, we come across to be plus third form of verb, be, been, being plus third form of verb. I will repeat once again. To be plus third form of verb. What are the forms of to be, children? Am, is, are, present tense, was, were, past tense. To be plus third form of verb, or have, has, been plus V3, that is a passive voice structure. Active voice structure is used when we want to give stress, when we want to give importance to subject, we use active voice structure. For example, see children, I teach this topic. I teach this topic. In this example, I subject is important. I teach, no one else, but I teach it. So it is active voice sentence. If object is important, if an action is important, we have to use passive voice structure. For example, this topic is taught. Here we want to give importance, give stress to this topic. This is passive voice. Once again I will tell you children, active voice is used when we want to give importance to subject, and passive voice is used when object is important. See once again, they cannot be counted as friends. This is a passive voice structure because after be word, third form of verb has been given. After be word, counted, this is a past participle form of verb, third form of verb. So given example is in passive voice. They cannot be counted as friends. Subject has been not given. We can use any subject. We cannot count them. They cannot. Otherwise, I cannot count them as friends. Even say second example. Did he speak English? It is active voice structure. Did he speak English? Because English is an object. this object has been not given importance in this example. So children, did he speak English? It is interrogative sentence and it is in active voice. If we want to give importance, stress to the word English, we have to make it passive voice. Did means simple past tense, so was is used. Was English spoken by him? Question mark. Let us see next example. Anne Frank Foundation has been incorporated in Amsterdam. I will repeat once again, children. Anne Frank Foundation has been incorporated in Amsterdam. See children, been word plus incorporated, third form of verb. I will repeat once again. Been plus incorporated, third form of verb. So once again, it is a passive structure. And been plus V3, perfect tense. Has been plus V3, present perfect tense. What things are needed? What things are needed to write an active voice sentence of present perfect tense? Three things. Subject, have or has plus V3. So children, they have incorporated. Subject, verb, incorporated object. So this is present perfect tense. They have incorporated Anne Frank Foundation in Amsterdam. They were caught, verb plus V3, to be plus V3. So passive voice. The Nazis caught and imprisoned them. So children, in active voice and passive voice, we understood that these are two structures. We write or use active voice structure if we want to give importance to subject. If we want to give importance to object, passive voice structure. And how to recognize active voice and how to recognize passive voice, we have seen it. Okay children, thank you.